Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and or City Folk. It's going to be a general episode this time. We're just going to run some coconuts, do some stuff, throw an axe into the fountain if needs be. We're going to be pretty chilling. And while we do, I've got a story to tell because it's that time of year. Last episode I was reminiscing on the fact it's pretty much halfway through the year and the anniversary of some stuff that happened a few years ago. Go check it out. It's not particularly a standard ACCF episode, but you know, I always think it was a good episode. But July is also another thing in the UK, something a little bit less in depth. It's seagull season, and this is like a particularly UK issue, but I'm aware this happens in other countries too. Because in July, seagulls kind of get it on, so to speak, and get very angry. Their chicks hatch, and having the combined IQ of about an unborn infant. Inverse IQ is probably a better way to describe these rats. And they, they get themselves into precarious situations, and for some reason, like, it's a known thing, you go too close to any of these seagull chicks around this time this year, you're gonna get swooped at by a seagull. Some people leave here with injuries, and I'm like, I'm not about that life. Okay, like, I don't like stuff like chasing me. If you play Minecraft, I hate phantoms with a burning passion for the same reason. I hate stuff swooping at me and making noises. It's just not on. So, my fun part is that for like the past half a decade, whenever this season rolls around, for whatever reason, I will always be swooped at. And I've spoke to my friends about this. None of them have run into this issue. So I want to retell some stories, because this is something for you to laugh at, but this is like a genuine issue I have to deal with on an almost daily basis. So, seagulls, flying rats, quite fast. And I would rather not be hit in the back of the head by one. But I like to dress brightly. If you've seen any facecam videos, you'll know that I typically don't dress in black t-shirts unless I'm at work. Which is a problem because I've heard from a few places that the way I dress specifically increases the chances of some random seagull getting pissed at me. Which is great. Like, I was trying to hang the washing out before because I like to do chores when I'm home or not doing much. And I'm going to continue to try and hang the washing out because, yeah, no, I'm not being swooped at. Like, it is literally an astronomical, like, petty thing, but I am not going outside and hanging up my washing until those seagulls calm the fuck down. Because some of you may realise that you can hear them in the background of my video. Yeah, like occasionally they'll be squawking in the background for no good reason. They cause noise at all hours of the day, and they hate me. It's like the only one that remotely gets along with me, and that's on a good day, is the one that's like on my next door neighbour's roof. And that's a stretch. But yeah, no, I don't like seagulls. Like I said, I was trying to hang the washing out, and they were, I think this pushes like how much of an issue seagulls have with me, because I know the tone they use to indicate different things. Specifically, the warning ones, the I'm attacking you ones, and the one the chicks make of absolute pure unbridled terror. I know those three in specific because all of those typically mean I'm about to have to run the 100-meter sprint. Because yeah, no, it's like, laugh all you want, Neremik getting attacked by birds, funny part of the year. No, this is like evil. These birds are evil, man. It's like I feel like I'm in Birdemic. But no, literally, let me think. So this was yesterday, actually. I was visiting my friend Ben. It was 2 days ago. Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. I was visiting my friend Ben, and for some reason, we were walking around, and we were heading back to his house because we'd just been out to get some like snacks. And like, I'm always attentive to shit like this after years of it happening to me, and I immediately spot there's a chick that's fallen off the roof and is on the ground, and there's a bunch of seagulls hanging around, which basically means you just went out of line, those guys are going to swoop at you, hit you in the skull. They can vomit on you too because, you know, it's such a pleasant bird, but I made a note of this, and I kind of forgot about it until I was due to leave. Now, my friend wasn't with me at that time, but as I'm sure you can guess, I go to leave, and they have an issue with me. So I do the reasonable thing anyone does in that situation, and I ran like a little bitch. Specifically, I know the area quite well because I'm there for a bit. Let's be real here. So I ran. Like, I see one trying to get eye level with me, like swooping down, ready to like proper gun peck at me and whatnot, and it makes the noise trademark, like the noise that knows I've just signed my death warrant. So I run, and At the beginning it was just one, but the moment I chose to run, I'm not sure what it is. And I sound like some sort of crazy conspiracist, but they take it as some, like, act of aggression. So I run, and all these other seagulls get pissed off as well, thinking I'm endangering a chick or some dangerous animal or something. Mind you, I'm like 5'11", and I was wearing a red coat, which I suppose you could perceive as danger, but like red and blue outfit. It's not exactly the most threatening thing in the world. Yeah, but I ran like a bitch for like a block. And the entire time they're squawking and like they're trying to swoop at me, but because I'm running they can't do it. And I run out of stamina conveniently underneath a tree, which is exactly head height for me. Because in case you don't know, they will always go for your head because it's the highest part of your body. So I sit there, and I have a bus in like a few minutes, because I set off a little late. I was already debating taking that path because I had a feeling something like that had happened. But I'm under this thing, and I think, okay, these guys have like pretty shit memories. And I'm still hearing them around, but I'm not hearing any of them making the noise. I poke my head out, there's like 3 above me, they all immediately make the noise, back under the tree for another 5 minutes. And then, only literally after 5-10 minutes of being under this tree, I'm allowed to leave. Yeah, oh shit, that was so many rock! No! Oh, well. No, you win some, you lose some, but I think that's definitely a loss. But yeah, no, so I missed my bus because I was getting hounded by seagulls, which is just... It's just... I don't know what to say. I hate this time of year, and it's 1/12 of the year. 1/12 of the year I have to put up with this. Like, again, they won't target me when I'm with my friend and there's other people around, but when it's just me and them, and I look a little bit too shady. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's like my deposition, my outfit. I just come across as something dangerous to them, which... Again, if you've seen me as like the most inverse way to be a part, you know, it's like the most wrong thing ever. So I don't know, they hate me and they always swoop at me. And the thing is, right, so I want to keep adding to this like mythos, if you will. I've realised I haven't been hit on the head by one in a while, because at this point I'm so finely attuned to that shit. I know how to like opt out of not even being hit. Like dive bombed at all if I can avoid it. Like again, I was trying to hang the washing out and I was running back and forth to bring it in before they got too agitated, and then I kind of stopped when I realised, okay, yeah, they're pissed. And or one of the rat children is making a noise. It's a whole thing, and it's like genuinely, you would need a second channel video. You would need Neremik fucking 2 to climb out of his little dungeon, which soon. You would need Neremik 2 to explain the whole extent of the fucking conspiracy I have involving those guys, because it's not nice. It's like I can't leave my house, and I have to go to a piano lesson later, and usually I'd get, you know, I'd get a lift in the car, but I can't, and it's tough. No, you hear that? Yes, yeah. See, I know that I'm not in danger when I hear one of them. Doesn't mean I have to like hearing it. I know it gets picked off on the mic too, because I was watching a Persona 4 video through, and I heard it in the background. It's like, they don't leave me alone. And I get I live near the sea, but why are there like thousands of you? It's a whole thing, man. Like I said, they make me miss my bus. Sometimes I'll just be trying to like walk somewhere, and again, they'll come squawking at me. I will be on my way to... Okay, it wasn't work, but it was a club I used to go to on Friday nights. Literally, I had to sprint the entire way there because I think just outside my house, there was like some seagull that was kicking off. It is... You would not believe the things I have to put up with. Like, literally, the moment I do not have to put up with those flying rats, I'm out of here. Like, it may only be 1 month in the year. That doesn't mean I have to, you know, be happy. Like, trust me, if I get the chance to move for a job to, like, somewhere nice, first thing I'm going to be grateful is, wow, thank fuck I can go outside in July. Because I'll be honest, fellas, I think I may leave the house less this month than I did in Corona points. Like, points where Corona was bad. Because I don't know, again, it's never affected me, and I can always counteract it, but that doesn't mean I have to like the fact it could happen. And what's worse is, like, I have a mental map mapped out of where I can and can't go in my town now. And yeah, I'm sure some of you are just here like, this man has completely lost the plot. How can some birds do this much damage to a man's psyche? Prolonged exposure, it's been like half a decade. It's like, I don't know if God wants to get back at me for the time I ripped up a Bible to purely, you know, avoid some sort of social awkward situation. I don't know. I don't know what God wants to get back at me for, but please, please, just make me fall down the fucking stairs. It'll be over quicker. Like, because I'm at university for another 2 years. Yeah, no, I'm at university for another 2 years, which means I'm probably not going to move out for another 2 years. So, I've got 2 more years of that. It's just, I sound like a conspiracy theorist, and I know I do, but it's a real issue. It's a real issue, and they hate me in specific. It's like, just, bro, stop trying to shit on me. It's like, I'm not near your rat child. I wouldn't, like, yeah, I want to punt them because, literally, okay, another thing, right? Another thing while we give Nook the goods. So the kids, right, they have this noise that they make when they feel they're in danger, and all the adults come to their protection, which is where they swoop and or dive bomb at you. Literally, for no good reason, they will just make that noise anyway. You'll be not even within like line of sight. One from the street over will make it, and all the seagulls will come to you. Which makes no sense, but again, combined IQ of something that doesn't exist is still 0. It's like, bro, like I'll hear one shriek, and I'll wait in here. I'll wait in here like the second sound. I'll wait for the warning sound or the attack sound, and it's like, and we run, and we hide under a tree, and we'll get to the destination. Or run out of range. The thing is they seem to hate me more this year because I've not been able to outrun them. Usually, I can run faster than them and get out of their area where they're pissed at me. But for this year specifically, that doesn't appear to be the case. That tree I hid under was like so far out of their range they should not have been coming after me. And yet they were just spawn camping me. I got spawn camped by an animal that can't think for itself most days. I don't like them, is what I'm trying to say. The fortunate thing is that I've never had to deal with any nesting directly on my house, which is quite good. My chimney, because they nest on the chimneys of all things, my chimney is so out of whack, they wouldn't even dare put like a single stick on there. DJD. I've been thinking about moving, Chevrolet. You know what? Sure. Well, I can put you in the thumbnail now as well. That's what I admire about you, Mango. You're so bold, so decisive. I wish I were more like that. In fact, maybe this is the opportunity to do exactly that. You've given me lots to think about. Bye-bye. It's like, Chevrolet, you've been here a while, but at the same time, you're not exactly the most interesting person in the room. Anyway, did Nook have an axe? I've been rambling for a bit, but yeah, no, seagulls are bad. I don't like this month. The only time they stop swooping at you, other than like to try and nick food off you, because rats, is literally when these like kids learn to fly, which I'm hearing is 2 weeks off. It's like, why? Okay, another thing, right? Okay, you have no axe. Oh, you do have an axe. Okay, but right at the end, so I missed it. Okay, well, we'll go through that in a minute. But yes, no. The thing is I work at a bar, right? And what's in my local area, so there are seagulls around. And I shit you not, sometimes I have to run to the corner shop around the corner to what's it called? I think you know where I'm going with this. Sometimes I've got to run to the corner shop to get stuff because we're low. Like, we run out of lemonade on tap, we go buy bottles. And, literally, it's like a fucking QTE segment. Because one wrong move out of line... Again, I'm at work. I don't exactly have time to wash stuff out my hair. It's like, they'll come for me. They'll come for me. And it's like, oh... It's exhausting if you can't tell. It's like, to be fair, I think I make a good actor. If this is how I am when I'm not even playing it up, could you imagine what I'm like if I were? Also, Olivia, console me. Would you like to go eat some seagulls? Okay, so I'm so over this outfit that I'm wearing. I haven't seen anything interesting at the store. I wish someone in our village would try designing new styles. That'd be so cutting edge. Okay, you're telling me to become a designer? Let's just look at my designs tab real quick. I remember what I was saying when I built this. I was demonstrating something from my childhood. That doesn't make this forgivable. Me. It doesn't. I could probably make it better, but I'll leave it like that because if I'm being honest, I'm too lazy to change it, and I think it's funny to have something so low effort among everything else. I'm evil. I'm oh so very evil. Oh so evil, in fact. I'm going to take out all my anger that I've had towards seagulls the past week and use it to throw an axe at some lady just trying to sleep in a fountain. Okay. So, sigh. Well, what now? My hair is all frizzled up, my mascara is running, I've got a rip in my favourite toga. And stop it all off people throwing axes at me. Oh, come on! This is like the 4th time we've had this. Of course not. Well, no, we'll do yeah. What? Really? Did I do something to make you not like me? Yeah, you did. So just how much do you not like me? We'll do like... We'll do about this much. Try guilt her. What? That much? Wow, I must be scary. If I'm that scary, I'm not hanging out here with you. I'm going home. Damn it. I always get the mascara is like dripping, ripping my toga line. And I don't see there to be a way to actually get an X out of that. But the game is like, hey, you hear this cool new dialogue, and it throws it at me again. And it's like, no, I don't want this. Cease. I have got enough. Foolish game. Okay, okay, so that was a massive yawn. I'm just gonna sell some more fruit. Okay, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna brave the outdoors. I'm gonna try hang out the remainder of the washing. Once I get this exploring. I may as well. But still, man, I don't know, does anybody else in the comments have like a story like that where for some reason some animal and or creature just hates you with every fibre of its being? Because literally never had it before. And it's like, I don't get what it is. If any of you are like wildlife experts, which I know is a big stretch, do let me know what I could possibly do to stop this from happening. Because again, they always seem to single me out even if I'm not near the children. And then if I do leave the children, they seem to hang around more than they do for other people. Like, and I've looked up advice, and it's like, it's always, oh, just don't go near the kids. It's like, well, if the kid is on the only route to the bus stop I can make in time, of course I've got to go near it. And by the way, near was about like 15 meters away, so do with that as you will. Also, I couldn't actually see it when I was walking past, so just for the record, I'm innocent. It was just for the record. But, yeah. Like, all the advice online is awful. It's like, just put your arms above your head and that will stop them. It's like, no, they could still ram into the back of my head, which is what they tried to do anyway. It's like, putting my arms up doesn't do much. They're like, yeah, just raise your arms above your head slowly. Don't raise your arms above your head rapidly, because that will piss them off more. Also, running is a bad idea. You're better off walking because they take it as a sign of aggression. And I'm like, do you just want me to sit there and take it? What if I'm on the way to work? I don't know. Anchor. I need wisdom. What? Champ, I know I haven't seen you in a while, but what will happen to your hair? I haven't changed my hairstyle since I last met you. Yeah, at least I seem well. Okay, whenever you have some time, we should catch up on all the latest gossip. Achoo! And how are you doing, Rowan? Hey, hold on, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, how many weeks has it been, man? 8? Guess I lost track of time. Means so focused on setting the world squat thrust speed record. I mean, I guess. Well, I guess. So that wears me out, even talking about it. It's like, again, if any of you have any like prospective ideas on how I can stop getting randomly dive bombed by seagulls, at least as frequently, I'd appreciate it, because all I want to do, man, all I want to do is go around living my life. I don't want to put up with these guys. It's like, they can live their lives, I can live mine. But also, if they bring back goal licenses, it's on site. Okay, I forgot before on the watch list. I've made that joke like 7 different times today. It's like, yeah, happy 4th of July. Normally I'm against gun violence, but this July, not so sure. That's a joke, by the way. It's only in reference towards seagulls. Ugh. God, this just turned into another story episode. I haven't even talked so much about the game, but I suppose we've had fun. Gotta see if Booker has anything we can sell. Oh. I mean, yeah, I mean, we only have profit to make by selling this. And if we sell a thing, I did claim quite a few items there. Issue? I think not. Now what we'll do is we'll get another fruit tree for that extra 1.5k, and then we'll sell that to Nook, and I think we may end the episode early. Get it exporting and get that washing hung up, you know? I'm sure it will be just peachy. By the way, if you've made it this far into the video, I will let you know if I actually managed to get the washing hung out, the remainder of it, without issue. I don't have a net. Well, I do, but I can't be bothered to catch it, so. Yeah, at the top of the description, I'll put something like, I'll put nailed it. Yeah, I'll put nailed it at the top of the description if I manage to hang the washing out without issue. If there's nothing or something else at the top of the description, just take it as a silent admission that, yeah, they got me. I make it sound like I'm hiding from the fucking Terminator, and honestly, on some days it feels like it. Wow, okay, that's all for nothing. Okay. Lesson learned, don't sell stationery. Yeah. Actually, one final thing before we go. You guys get a little bit more content. Also, one more batch of fruit, because we want to be born. The day I went out with my friend, actually, just before I met up with them, I was crossing the road to get to their house, and I tripped. I tripped on the zebra crossing, so I jogged over, and I fell. And the thing is I properly ate shit. My leg hurts, my arm hurts, and my hip hurts a bit. And my hand got a little bit grazed too, but that's mostly healed. But I remember I fell, and in case you don't know, I have quite a expensive phone. It's one of those that folds. So I held my phone above the ground while falling, so that got away unscathed. But what I find more impressive, right, is I wasn't planning this initially, but I went into this fall and I entirely ate shit. But by some miracle of God, and I don't know how, I managed to turn it into a roll, and then got up and did like the most, like I did the adjust like my non-existent tie, brushed myself off, and then walked off. Mind you, I'd grazed a fair bit of body, including my leg, so I was in pain. But I like to think somebody watched that fall, because what essentially it was is, I ate shit, turned it into a roll, walked up like it was nothing. And I want at least one of the people that were in like that crossing in their car, watching, to have saw that and thought, damn, that looked kind of cool. Of course I only saw it in first person, so I'm not too sure how it came out to somebody, not me, that isn't me, but, you know, it's, Yeah, no, it was interesting. It's, yeah. Ugh. Either way, I feel the moment of judgment is coming up, as it were. I'll open Vegas Pro, get this thing ready to export, and then, today's second video shouldn't be too much hassle, I believe. We're gonna do Skyblock one-off. That may already be out by the time you see this one, because I started recording footage for it last night, but I couldn't find footage that gave it a fitting conclusion, so let's just hop on, record a few more minutes of that, edit it down, and bada bing, bada boom, we're all caught up again. Speaking of that, we've also started gaining an insane amount of subscribers. Like, I can't exactly tell you why, particularly, but what I can say is we're coming up on 750, so probably, if I'm being honest, after these next two videos, we may hit 750 if we keep up at the rate we are, which is pretty cool. If we do 750 subscriber special, I'm going to rank my top 10 favourite videos that I've made on the channel, because I think that'd be good considering we've got so many videos. It gives people a nice little starting point, you know? But that's all the teasers you get in, you're not getting any placements. But I think with that, we're going to end this one here. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps us much. Let us know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. But until next time, with all said, all that side, I really hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.